Hey YouTube, what's up? Update number 2 for the Gerber Sharkbelly. It's definitely starting to really break in very smoothly, and very happy with it. So opening and closing one-handed is now a breeze. But I just wanted to also point out that when you have a sheep's foot or a Wharncliffe type of blade styling, when you go to a flat surface, the only part of the blade, and I'm trying to show you this, so we're just going to pretend that this is a flat surface, which it is. The only place that you can actually touch that is the tip, because you got a straight blade. Now, unless the handle is contoured in a different fashion, then you will not have any ability to bring the blade down to make more contact. So just remember, though, if you're using this for tasks that involve flat surfaces, which for me personally, I rarely have those situations. But if you do, and that's what you need a knife for, is to cut things on a flat surface, the only part of the blade that will contact that is the tip. So you're going to probably dull the tip, and the rest of the knife would be sharp because you can't access the rest of the blade. That's going to be in contrast to, here's a Spyderco Tenacious. Look at, with just a regular grip, right? You have a lot more of a belly. Now, this is still not a lot of belly on this blade, but look at how much I have to work with. I'd venture to say I can almost get a half, probably more like a solid third of the blade is accessible very easily. So I got a lot more cutting surface. So it's just something to think about with the Sharkbelly. Lastly, I want to just kind of close with, people had some questions about the lockup. Yeah, there's no blade play up or down or side to side, even after this full week of use, because I had this for a full week now, and I've been using it just extensively and nothing else. And yeah, it's still very much solid in its lockup. Other than that, though, I think it's a pretty good value. If you can find this between like $20 to $35 range, which is pretty easy to find, I think it's pretty, it's a fair deal. It's not like probably the best, knife in its class, but it's really not bad. If you like how it looks and you don't mind this cutout, it's not like a Spyderco Delic or nothing like that. It's not going to feel the same, and has lots of different materials in it as well, but we have a unique looking knife, a knife that really doesn't typically look like a Gerber, and it doesn't really act like a Gerber, and a lot of people are interested in this. Believe it or not, it's one of the reasons why I've been talking about this knife so much, is because it actually gets a lot of attention. The only thing, once again, I would like to see is maybe a little more space for the thumb for this cutout, and the flat here on the handle. It's not super smooth, but it could probably use a little bit of texturing more than it has. The actual shark skin is a little bit of a gimmick, but not too much. It is functional, but it's not as aggressive as I would like to have it. But overall, it's cool. I would love to see, though, this is a tip up carry. So, at least have the option to have the pocket clip over here on the end of the handle. That's about all that I can say. As long as you get a good deal on it, I think you're going to be happy if you're into this kind of look, and if you're into or need this level of quality. It's not like a high-end knife, but it's not like a cheapy knife too. If you compare this to like a gas station knife or something like that, or some kind of a lower end Gerber that's not US made, you can kind of definitely tell a difference. It's not like completely in a different level, but you can tell a difference. Here, I'll just bring in this Spyderco Tenacious since I have it here. The Tenacious is just really in a totally different world. Obviously it's a different type of knife, but it's just a totally different type of beast. So just know what you're getting, and I think you're going to be happy. You know, there's nothing really so mysterious about some of these tools that we buy, but it is important to know really what we're getting. So that's why I wanted to make a couple updates here, just to kind of make sure I hit all the points. Hopefully this was really helpful for those who are wanting to make that choice and you know, use their hard-earned money to buy one of these Sharkbellys. You know, I don't regret it. At first, I was kind of scratching my head, kind of wondering why the knife was so tight, and you know, the cutout for the opening of the blade was just kind of a little odd. But I think they're going for a certain design or certain look, and I think the knife was just you know, one of those types of pocket knives that just requires a break-in period. So enough of me rambling. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Take care.